Hello, my preschool artists. I am excited today to bring an art lesson to you. I wish we were at school doing this, but this will be fun too. And this lesson is about a famous artist named Vincent van Gogh. Can you say that name? It's not too hard. Vincent van Gogh. And his famous painting, maybe you've seen it before, called A Starry Night. There it is. You can see the colors that he chose and the stars in the sky and the moon. And you can see the lines swirling around the moon over here and swirling through the sky. It kind of looks like it could be a stormy night or a windy night, or maybe it's a night where there's a meteor shower or shooting stars. It's kind of an exciting painting. And you can see a little village right down in the bottom, a little town. And we're going to see what we can do to make our own picture that looks a little bit like this. So you can choose and get out some markers if you want. You can get out crayons. Those would work too. Or maybe you have paint at home. You could use paint to do this too. I'm going to choose markers to start with. And so the first thing I need to do is I need to put some of those stars in the sky. So I'm going to tilt my screen down so you can see this. And I'm going to just start I'm going to put a star here. And I'm just going to use a dot. I'm not going to worry about drawing a star. But if you want to draw a star, you sure can. Here's my moon. I'm doing a crescent moon. And let's see, some more stars. And there we go. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stars and a moon. All right, oh, and now I want to do some of those swirling lines, and we're going to use a spiral to do that, or circles. We're going to go around. Do you remember doing spirals in class? And around those stars, spiraling around, making it bigger and bigger, each one, or making circles around the stars, spiraling around. This is really good practice for your spirals. And I'm going to do it around this one. And oh, I better get around the moon, the nice big moon. That's going to have the biggest spiral. Oh, and that spiral's even going off the page. It's giant, and it's overlapping the other ones. Now I'm going to choose another warm color, this orange. I think that'll help my stars look like they're glowing. So I'm going to take that spiral around, not so much, but a little bit, around each one of those stars, spiraling around, and definitely around that moon, like that. And then the next thing I probably need is a color that will make it look like the night. So I'm going to get some blue, maybe purple, and I might use a little bit of black. Not too much, but a little bit of black. So I'm going to start with blue and start spiraling around and round and round. This is actually kind of fun. If I think I'm getting good, I could see. I'm going to spiral around this one. They're kind of overlapping a little bit, but that's okay. And around this one. Keep going. How many do I have left? Oh, one down here. And go around that moon and around and around and around. Ooh, I have some white spaces over here. So, well, I'm going to do just a little bit bigger spiral so it covers up those white spaces. And then I'm going to get some purple. I don't know. What do you think? Should I get black too, or just, I think I might decide to just use blue and purple going around the moon and my stars. So I'm spiraling around and around and around. Circles, circles, circles. One more. Right down here. Wait, did I do this one? Do you remember if I did this one? I think I need to do this one too with purple. There we go. Okay, ooh, maybe a little bit more around my moon. Okay, now if you are using markers. There's one more cool thing you can do with your markers. You could take a brush and a little bit of water, and you could dip your brush in the water, and you could paint right on top of the markers, and they kind of start to turn into paint. So if you want, you can do that. If you don't have a brush, you can also just roll up. I just rolled up a piece of paper here, and that worked pretty good. And I just dipped it in the water, and it worked pretty good for a brush for this project. So I dip it in the water. It's kind of dripping now, and you'll see I'm going to paint it around right on top of that marker, and it actually works pretty good. And it starts to make my markers look like paint. So that's kind of cool. But the last thing I want to do after I'm done adding water, if you want to, if you don't have markers and water, that's okay. Crayons are going to be beautiful too. The next thing I want to think about putting in is something that tells me about me a little bit. So one thing that I drew that would look really nice in this picture is I drew a little stick person family. This is my family. We have 5 in our family, and my kids are all grown up. So I'm the shortest one right there. That's me. So, but my family, I drew them and I cut them out, and then I'm going to just glue them right into my picture right here, just like that. And then it can look like we're looking at the nighttime sky. Maybe we're watching some shooting stars together, like that. Ooh, or you could draw a picture of your house. You could draw a picture of your cat or your dog and cut it out and glue it right into your picture. Or if you have magazines or a newspaper that has interesting pictures, look at what I found. I found this cool picture of a cat in a magazine. I could cut that out and glue it right into my picture, and that looks pretty awesome. We have 3 cats at our house. Their names are Trouble and Gemma, and then we have one named Toaster. Yeah, Toaster. Okay, anyway, a cat. I also saw a magazine that had a bird that I could cut out. That'd be cool. Or here's a really nice picture of a dog. I could cut the dog out and put him in my picture and glue him in with a glue stick or Elmer's glue. Another thing I found these flowers that I could glue those into my picture, and they would look really pretty. And they were just from a flower necklace that fell apart. So I could glue them all over this picture, and that would look interesting too. I have quite a few of them. So preschool, I'll be anxious to see. I hope you're going to send me pictures of what you do, and have fun with your artwork today. See you later. Bye.